I don't know why I'm hearing that song from Pulp Fiction, Stuck in the Middle with You, but I'm hearing just that part. I know that um, the middle bell rang strange because the bell, although on the first ring it didn't, the second ring hit the rose quartz sitting behind it. So somebody is definitely feeling stuck up in the middle of a romantic situation, a friendship situation, something going on with the inner child. Let's see what's the word of clarity for today, though. The word of clarity for yesterday and today, because yesterday, whoa, yeah, powerful day for me. And I'm still being a bit zapped. Energy, whoo! I think this is on the heels of the moon, and then I have my bars run. So, yeah, activating is the word that's coming out today, and I definitely feel that. New things starting tend to make me feel drained because you put so much energy into the new things. But look, the bottom of the deck is reluctance. Something's starting, but there's been a reluctance to go this way. Whatever this is that's getting started, that's coming up now to happen, is not been something you've been ready to run right into before. It's something you've been reluctant to do, but now is the time. This is that moment of separation that you know is coming, but you try to put off. This is the having to do something or time to do something that you wanted to delay as much as possible. Let's see what is going on here with the flashcards. Okay, we have the bat again. New start, activation, Ace of Wands energy, new beginnings, the seed of something that's gonna go a while. And thank you, Russ says that's Reservoir Dogs, not Pulp Fiction. Okay. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck here. The blanket. It's saying, even though you're reluctant to go through these changes and make these shifts happen in your life, these different things that there's been some hesitation in going about, but now it's time. It's saying there you're blessed and safe and protected with that blanket through all of this. That no matter what comes your way, it is perfect for you right now, today, in the time, in the way that you perceive it, experience it, and receive it. That it's time. You're actually ready. So I see a reluctance for somebody to expand into another level of their relationship. Somebody's been dating for a while and you've been happy just keeping it casual, but it's like, even though you've been reluctant, you're so heavily drawn to making it official. Somebody's been reluctant to leave their job to take a swing at this other opportunity, and I definitely feel it. It's very inspired and inspiring. This thing that you're planning to leave is monotonous, build somebody else's wealth job for, but you're definitely going to go through and you think to yourself, have I built up enough cushion for myself to make it? Looks like you're going to be just fine. Somebody's got a relationship situation that you haven't wanted to address, where your partner has been saying or doing something repetitively, and now it's time to address it. You'll come up with the perfect, it's like when it comes out, you're going to be looking at yourself, almost standing out of your skin, watching you have this conversation with your partner, and admiring the tact with which you speak and the way you're able to deliver your ideas and speak for your needs and not beat around the bush, but not be overbearing. Cruel is a word that I'm hearing, or out of character. Okay. Let's see what the tarot has to say today. We start off with the Four of Swords, and it showed itself to me in the reverse and saying, like, you got tired of feeling a lull. There was a lull. There was a period of inactivity. It was actually a period of rest and recuperation because you had actually been through something that was traumatic and difficult, and there was a time for you to take a break, rest. It was break time, it was rest time, it was downtime, it was time to heal, but you kind of gotten tired of that, so you recently moved out of it. And with the Six of Swords, you're getting away from all the conflict, all the challenge. You're saying, and this Six of Swords is coming out upright, so saying, you know what, I'll do whatever it takes to find a better feeling thought. There's always going to be contrast in my life. There's always going to be something that's not exactly right. And rather than find myself resting in that energy, I'm going to do what's in my power to find a better feeling thought and move myself forward and progress myself. And what do you get for this? Some expansion. You're going to set a new opportunities coming up here. First off, somebody's going to get to deal with a overbearing father or lover, some control issues. And what it is you're gaining more of you than not, are gaining a level of mastery and control over your life in making the decision to move out of a standstill to feel like, oh, I have to lick my wounds. You don't feel like you have to lick your wounds anymore. You separated yourself from the problem. Now you're gaining more control in your life. And what you're headed to is the Seven of Cups. You're saying, I'm going to go see what's available for me. I'm going to go out there and I'm going to explore and I'm going to see what possibilities are available for me. And what area of life are we talking about? We're talking about wherever you've had this heartbreak. We're also talking about some third house energy, and third house energy is talking about communication. So this is about speaking to new people, meeting new people. This is about how you're presenting yourself. So something about how you were communicating before just did not work out well with your partner. Again, I got the idea that there was a partnership here where you're really standing back looking at yourself in admiration because you're staying in character. You're presenting your points and your perspective with a lot of tact. So for you, I see somebody who's really gaining a level of mastery and control over rage. Somebody if you have been working to become the master of your inner rage, of your inner beast, of your, what is that? For somebody, it's even like bipolar type. Like people look at you and they may have diagnosed you even with bipolar, but you said, you know what, if I know what it is, I can do something about it. I see somebody here who's gaining a level of mastery over that, over how you communicate with others, over your emotional rage, over feeling like you're emotionally just chaotic. And definitely picking up on in regards to jealousies, envies, and insecurities. I feel like you've made great strides. You've done a lot of self-work in regards to this, and it's being done, doing wonders in your life. Why is it doing wonders in your life? It's doing wonders in your life because when you allow the ideas of insecurity, jealousy, and envy to bring up rage within you, you're definitely focused in a direction that does not please you. And so you can only attract more of what does not please you. And you're creating these series of experiences by that type of focus. Like you lend your energy to the creation of all those things that you allow yourself to go round and around about with it. At the root of the deck, we have the Knight of Swords. And as soon as I saw it, I heard confronting negativity. This is big for you. You've been confronting your own negative tendencies, your own ideas that you've been constructing about. This is like, okay, so I have this and that. I have this much time to handle this and that. What's going to come up that's going to cause a delay? Yeah, that's a negative tendency because you're looking for an obstacle. You're looking for an obstruction. This is in a relationship. Like, oh my God, he's 5 minutes late. I wonder who he's having sex with right now. Who is he on the phone with? He's probably watching this. He's probably doing that. He probably stopped to see somebody. Like, this is all that crazy negative thought pattern that just makes you unhappy and creates more unhappiness for you, and you're creating it in your own head instead of, oh, well, there was a detour on the highway and you don't even know about it. And that's why he's 5 minutes late, because he had to go all the way around because it's not a straight through anymore. Or there was an accident and the highway was locked up. Or he had to stay 5 minutes extra for a last minute phone call or client or whatever. But you see the difference? Like, or how about, I don't know why he's 5 minutes late. Why don't I just calm the hell down and wait till he gets home and ask him? How's that for a different approach? But whatever this is, there is a addressing of the negativity from within that comes up. This is somebody who hates to pay their bills and handle their responsibilities for fear that it's a limited stream. You've had a hard time seeing the limited stream. But this is about how you're communicating to your world around you, and it's responding exactly what you're offering. And now you're seeing it. So now that you're seeing it, you can address it, do something more about it, and bless it, okay? Change your words and your thought patterns to bring the blessings that you want to bring. We're going to pull a journey of love as a closing message to help edify what has been given here. What do we need to know, Lord Source God, from my brothers and sisters of humanity at this time? And here it is. We got card number 14, and it says falling. And this card is letting us know that things are falling into place. It may seem like they're falling apart, and in some senses they are, and for some of you it's more than others. But what is falling apart because it was not built on a solid foundation. It's not your truth. It doesn't honor you, and room has to be made. You've got to clear out an old building before you can start a new construction. So something is falling out so that something greater can fall in to place. I'm being told to read from the book because someone's going to also resonate deeply with this message from the book. So let's see what it says. This oracle contains a message for you. You are being called closer into divine union and into the fulfillment of your destiny now. It's safe for you to trust what is happening. Go with it. It might seem like you are being asked to take a leap of faith. It's the right timing for that. It's your time to give yourself in love without holding back anything of yourself. So, some of you who will resonate to that message are definitely falling into a new relationship. But I feel more than anything, this is a falling in with yourself, with your divine purpose, with who you really are, an honoring of that. Falling into this place where you're intimately aware of how you've been working all these years and how you can make the adjustments that tune you more to what you know is where you're being guided, where your talents shine, where you contribute beauty and love and peace and happiness to the world around you, and where you love to thrive. So things are falling apart so that they can fall together, that's for sure. Let's see who won our radical raffle reading for today. Thank you for being tuned in, tapped in, turned on. If you want to join into the radical raffle reading, and I know you do because you'd love to get this reading here up here too. I'm going to take the two that are face up. Go to the website at LPHtarot.com and it will tell you how you can get your radical raffle reading tickets. So I picked two names because this reading is for the 29th and the 30th. And our first reading is for Cassie Z. And the second is for JoJo7 about love. So let's get these cards popping for you, ladies, and see what the messages are. I'm being shown to use my tattoos and tarot for Cassie. So let's see what's the message for Cassie. Cassie is not given a subject matter for her winning reading, but we're sure that it'll be exactly what she needs to hear at this time. So let's see what's the message for Cassie at this time. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Lucifer's God. All right, the situation for Cassie. Three of Cups. Again, we're talking about communication. We're talking about how you express yourself. And we're talking about what you love, what pleasure you allow yourself by those communications. Okay, let's see what's here to help you is the Queen of Coins. You have a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn to help you. You have your love to help you. You have the things that are around you to help you. What are those? See how this lady is embracing her coin? What do you value that way? That's here to help you in this situation, in your realizations of how you can communicate in a better place. This may be your mother or your grandmother. This, again, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Let's see what's at the base of this. The lovers, the lovers. So subconsciously and in your back of your mind, love energy is on your mind a lot. And if there was a lover who had a third party situation for you, and here you are, you've been faithful, I feel like for you, that relationship keeps replaying in your mind. Yes, definitely. In the past, the Three of Coins. So I'm with all this three-party situation energy. I definitely feel like a past love is on your life, and it's like, what do you really value? You're being asked to put more value to yourself right now, and to the fresh start that you have. To let your minds go more focus on what you hold in your hand that you value. The Ace of Coins, that's what she holds. And so what do you truly value that is now? And rather than replaying the old situation, because what's going to happen is if you repetitively replay this old situation where it ended as a third party unfulfilled, unsatisfying relationship, you will find yourself in attracting another that matches that, another mate that is very similar to the last. And so you're being asked more now to focus on the fresh start that you have and on yourself. Because as you focus on yourself, you're going to attract a lover who's focused on you. You're going to attract a lover who's focused in their own business, in their own growth, in their own endeavors to better their life and better their self, and who also is attracted to you as you're focusing upon yourself. Okay, what you have coming in, the energy that you're moving into another three, the Empress. So the Empress also represents pregnancy, and as much as I don't want to bring pregnancy up, like, is there a pregnancy that's on your mind? Is there someone pregnant around you? It's also the energy of Taurus. Both of these represent Taurus. So it's like, I see you, first off, if you've been worrying about whether or not your ex is having a baby with somebody, that ain't none of your business. Let me just say that, okay? If you're worried about your babies, that's your business. The Empress says that you will have everything you want, need, that you have the ability to create all that wealth, all the love, all the energy that you need to take care of everything. And as you go from the Queen of Coins, because I see you going from the Queen of Coins to the Empress, I see you increasing. And how are you increasing? Because you're bringing in more wealth. You're bringing in more self-reliance. You're bringing in more self-love and more appreciation. Let me get one main card of advice for you, the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is asking you to take pleasure in life. The Six of Cups is asking you to spend time with those who are truly your friends. The Six of Cups is asking you to spend time in doing the things that bring back that childful playfulness in your life, and not so much to be concerned about what had happened with all of this past lover energy. Let me see what's at the bottom of the decks for you. Is the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is saying that you're at this place where emotionally you were delivered something and you had to make a choice. It's like, so somebody, again, is this a lover that you found out they were not as stable with you as you thought that they were going to be? Is this a friend that was talking a lot of gossip that you found out about and you decide you had to pull back from that? Is it both of those situations? Well, whatever you were offered, you have the chance to do what you want about it. You can let it be in a conflict, or you can use that conflict to see your way through to the blessings on the other side, saying, well, I'm glad I found out now, and appreciating the lessons that you learned from it, appreciating that the universe has got your back on showing you who you can and cannot be in a certain style of relationship with, who, how far you can, just how far you can take the relationships that you have and move forward, and allow that to make you aware that you already knew this was happening. You already had an idea of it in the back of your head, and honor your intuition when it comes up like this again, because I do feel like you already had the idea. You already had this intuitive whisper going on for you, okay? So that's a message for you, Cassie. Now, I'm going to put these up, and I'm going to use for JoJo regarding love. I'm being drawn to use my Psychic Tarot for the heart. So for JoJo regarding love, let's see what the message is. Thank you, thank you, thank you, love source God. JoJo's truth regarding her romantic love life. What is going on for JoJo at this time? Thank you. All right. JoJo's romantic love life. You have the Three of Wands asking you to take the lead. It's time for you to step out. It's time for you to put yourself out there and take the steps that guide your romantic love life in the way you want to go. What's the opportunity, the help that's in front of you? Is peeling back the veil and showing the truth. So I feel like for part of this is you've been reluctant to fully open up. And what's going to help you in this situation is to open up, speak your truth, tell what your goals are. Don't hold back no more, because you've been feeling like, this is such a challenge. It's so hard. Everybody's so guarded. I'm going to be guarded too, because everybody is guarded just like that. But here's the thing. They're guarded because they're reflecting you back to you. Now, in your past, you may have been dealing with a Virgo, but more important than that, you got some intuitive guidance that says, you know what? If you can't open up here, what's the point of being here? Something came in that way. And now on your mind, it's like you kind of feeling like you're sitting on the sidelines, and you feel like there's a lot of different people around, but I'm not really into that. What does that mean? Also, I feel like there's someone you would like to ask more information of. I feel you're still sitting in this withdrawn, keeping to yourself, a little bit blocked off. Look at her body posture. She's not confident in opening up and telling her truth. She's not open to that physically. And so physically, with her closeness, her legs are pressed together, her hands are crossed together, her shoulders are drawn in. You know, she needs to, if she was more open, then we would see her reaching out. But on your mind, you're still somewhat guarded. But there is this opening up. There is a truth sharing coming up. So let's see what's the energy you're coming into. Base chakra. So this has to do with you confronting your fight or flight, your safety and security, and your ability to sustain yourself and your own physical health. And so let's see a bit of advice for you. All of that stuff is coming up. I even feel like for you, you're confronting your fears of being safe right now, JoJo. Advice for you is giving and receiving. Notice what you see here. Everyone's palms are up and open, and they're sharing their light, which is exactly the opposite of what was happening here. Palms are down. You see the backs of the hands. You see the body language all closed off. But in this one, palms are up. What's being held is what's being shown, and that is what's going to help you right now. So in regards to love, where you've been blocked off and you've been afraid to share, and you've been afraid to and maybe even to invite this person into your life at all, the advice is for you to open up. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. We have the Chariot card, number 7. It says move. Is there a Cancer person that you have a romantic attachment to that you could stand to open up more, tell more your truth, bear a little bit more of your soul, let them see the awesome shining star that you are? Because this looks like a divine union. This looks like a divine union. This looks like a joining. This looks like something that will move really fast once the hearts aligned with both parties. And it can't be when there's a closed offness, but look at what's underneath that. We have the shine card. And she's shining a light right bright from her heart. So this person here, when this thing gets taken off, girl, there's an opening up of the heart. There's an opening up of what you really feel. And I feel, I see and feel a opening up and making yourself vulnerable about what are your fears, and not blocking it out anymore. So those are the messages for you, Jojo. Thank you so much. Tomorrow I'll be back with more for our daily reading. And I've decided for October 31st giveaway to give away my first ever mini Words of Clarity deck that I created for myself. So somebody's going to win this tomorrow after the reading. I'm going to put them in the little Crown Royal bag with the color purple and the crown chakra, highlighting the sixth and seventh chakras. So somebody's gonna win that. I'm happy to share my arts, and that's what we want to give this month. So I absolutely love and adore the part of me that aligns with you, the golden thread that's beautiful, that shines all the way through. And go check out my website and purchase your services and your raffle tickets and your goods at LPHtarot.com. That's LPHtarot.com. As in love, peace, and happiness to you and yours, and of course me and mine. Until next time.